Fire signs, welcome to the High Vibe Club. This is Jenny. We're going to do your YOZA reading, Yoga Oracle, bridging the tarot messages. Let's see what July is going to bring for you. I'm cleansing the air and we begin. Hope you're doing fantastic and ready for these messages. Cards are always pre-shuffled. Let me cut the deck and see what is in the lingering energy which you do not see. Ace of Swords, breakthrough, clarity and communication. This is what you don't see. Let's now begin. What's coming, what's moving towards my gorgeous, fabulous Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. I'm a fellow Leo, by the way. So, what is coming towards you? Gorgeous strength, a Leo fire card. Here we go. Look at it. Unbelievable mental, emotional, and spirit-like strength. The strength that comes within because you have it since birth. This is you. No forcing, no aggression, knowing exactly how to do everything. Gentle touch because you are strong. You don't need to control anything. You don't need to force anything. You are a leader. Everything bends as per your will, as per your touch. People are led. I wanted to say people are led by you. I was thinking to say obey you, but that's not correct of what I've meant here. So, beautiful, beautiful energy. That is what's coming towards you. I believe you will feel this energy in July. And of course, we're approaching the Leo season, 8-8 portal, very strong energy in August, always. In the obstacles, celebrations, socializing, being among soulmates, networking. So you may be experiencing some either isolation or being too busy to be among loved ones, or maybe not feeling the vibe to be happy and celebrate and be social. But things are changing. This is how it feels. Let's see what's the outcome, please. What is the outcome for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. By the way, thank you all, whoever is returning and already a member of the High Vibe Club. Thank you so much. Honor to have you. And whoever has stumbled for first time, please become a member if you like. I'll be very happy to have you. With your love and support, this channel is growing rapidly. Of course, I would like to do it faster. I am a Leo. I am fire, sign like yourselves. But we are doing fantastically well. In the outcome, 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take, generosity, being open to give. However, always reminding, be wary how much you give, to whom to give, always balanced. Also, this card warns against dependency. Dependency even without you realizing that you can be creating towards others. That's why this card speaks about equal give and take. You should not overextend yourself and aid other people to become dependent on your help. If you got my point. I don't know, this message just came intuitively for some of you. Okay, what's within you, you gorgeous? What's within you? 2 cards just flipped out. The Temperance and the King of Cups. By the way, we have Strength, Major Arcana, and now the Temperance is a Major Arcana. As I said, Strength is Leo. Now we have Sagittarius, another fire sign. Here we have Aquarius and Pisces in the King of Cups. Only as guidelines. I do not focus on zodiac signs. The messages and the energies are what is the most important here. So, within you is the healing card, a very angelic card. Balance, patience, and healing. I always relate this card with healing as well. It speaks about balance. This is within you. This is beautiful. This tells me that you're quite balanced. Your emotions are balanced. Your heart is open. You've stepped into your nurturing, loving side. And that is beautiful, because if you've dealt with some blockages, let's say, or you've been overwhelmed by, let's say, responsibilities, unable to enjoy, to have fun, to connect with people, to be among people, or other issues that you've been dealing with and you are maybe not feeling the vibe, as I said at the beginning, that's how I feel for some of you, then this King of Cups within you is a very good energy, because the King of Cups is very nurturing, diplomatic, very connected with own intuition, very empathic, very communicative as well. Very strong personality. He's the king. King or queen, I mean, masculine, feminine energy. In the tarot, there is no genders. You might be a male or a female, it doesn't matter. This is the masculine energy, which is the balanced energy, which is beautiful, which is now within you, the King of Cups. King of Cups always speaks firstly about balanced emotions. So absolutely amazing. What is within the situation, the person, people you're dealing with, please? What's within the situation, person, or people you're dealing with? Knight of Cups. Another cup energy here. Knight of Cups is your knight in shining armor. They call him. They call this card. He's coming with the heart on his sleeve. Very poetic, very romantic. With open heart, as I said. He's a little bit, though, of this dreamy energy, of this poetic energy, romantic energy. So, it is a nice energy. We will clarify what's this all about. It feels like more that now the energy around you as well has this light, beautiful, romantic, fantasy even-like vibe. But I don't feel it that it's a problematic, because this card can have a shadow self speaking about being too optimistic, being unrealistic, living in a fantasy, being in love with the love idea, with the beauty of everything, but without the solid ground. However, I more feel here that this is the energy that is now around you. The vibe just is picking up, lifting. And you are yourself in a nice, nurturing, stable, balanced energy, this angelic energy. You feel the vibe, and you will start kind of seeing even the flow around you. It goes into this direction. So it will feel like you are unblocking this, whether it was unwillingness to be out and about among people, or an unavailability, or some other blockages, that you are out and about and enjoying life and connecting with soulmates, with friends, in society, or celebrating something, overall celebrations, that you weren't maybe having the energy all the time. Maybe it's that for some of you. But now things are moving into a different direction, and it's quite good, because it's summertime, summer vibes, summer wine. Why not? Let's see what is the final guidance, please, and then we'll pull you the Yoga Oracle Bridges. Universe, show me for the fire signs. Five of Swords came almost sideways. This is the final guidance. Very interesting. The Five of Swords, apologies, but it's Mercury retrograde, and it starts hitting me as of yesterday. I can feel it now, that my tongue is really tight. So, Five of Swords. This speaks about some conflicts and arguments, but a lot also about ego games, dirty games, so to speak, to win. Strategies of some sort, but always with the ultimate goal to win, which usually hurts both of the parties in some way, or the least attributes more and more karma that we need to deal with at later stage. This card came almost reversed or sideways, and it's in the final guidance. The universe is telling you the focus has to be of removing yourself from any ego games, ego clashes, conflicts, anything that is low vibrational, that creates difficulty for you in communication, that drags your energy, that pulls your energy lower, that is giving you this off vibe. You have to stay away from it. You have to focus on your healing, on your balance, emotional balance. I mean, temperance is balance and patience. And we have the King of Cups, who speaks firstly and mostly about balanced emotions. He's the king, not the Queen of Cups. So, you have to focus on your balance. You have to focus on your inner balance, your inner health, outer health, health everywhere. Outside, inside, around you. Everything has to be beautiful. Everything has to be celebratory. Everything has to be high vibrational. This is your focus. Anything that starts pulling you away from that, you literally have to cut it off. And I believe that that's why we have the strength here, because the strength speaks exactly about strength of spirit, mind and soul, balanced emotions. And also this card says, again, I'm repeating, the strength is through gentle touch, nurture, love, absolute balance, absolute faith in our own capabilities and in the universe, that we can deal with everything in the best way. We can tame that beast without forcing or aggression. Sometimes the strength can also speak that this is the way how we tame our own monsters, let's say. I don't want to say demons. I don't like this word. Okay, interesting. Let's pull you now the bridges. By the way, underneath, just to show you what came. Two of Cups. This is a very lovey-dovey card, soulmate card, very divine match. But also Two of Cups speaks about self-love. And balancing the yin and yang, the masculine and feminine energy, again, speaking about balance. Third card now. Fourth card about balance. Actually, 1, 2, 3, yeah, fourth card. Interesting. Okay, let's pull now the first yoga oracle. Let's clarify your obstacle, which was blocked celebratory energy, blocked vibes to be out and about, maybe socializing, connecting with people. Speaks about isolating yourself as well, willingly, or just being too busy. Let's see. Cobra pose. Rise with courage. I open my heart to new possibilities. I just want to tell you, by the way, that the Cobra pose is the one that helps a lot with the backache. The backache, usually, I'm not an expert in yoga, but I am doing a little bit of this and that. And the backache is always very much connected with burdens, unnecessary burdens that we may be carrying. Overload of work or emotional burdens, but burdens that are too much for our self and we are not releasing. So then we get usually a backache. And this pose relieves backache and stretches arms as well. Arms also, of course, always associated with work. I don't know for you, this just comes now intuitively to tell you that for you it feels that you either have been overworking, overdoing things, over focusing on something, and almost excluding the fun part of life. This is how it feels for some of you. In any case, I'm repeating again, rise with courage, I open my heart to new possibilities. The second bridge, by the way, I want to say again that this card, which was within the situation or the person, people you're dealing with, also is a love offer. Can be a love offer or offer that is going to make your heart very happy and sing like. Let's see the second message. Bridging what's within you and what's within the person or situation you're dealing with. One card came. Bow pose. Bend without breaking. I'm flexible and strong. This is very similar to the Strength card. The Strength card, as I said, speaks about strength of mind, will, soul, and spirit. Speaks about not forcing, not pushing anything. Trusting the eternal flow of things, eternity symbol above her head, and the universe, the natural flow of things, our own capabilities and strength. But again, it speaks about flexibility, right? Trusting the eternal flow of things. So being flexible and strong. I cannot make this up. Here we go. Let's see the third bridge for your, it was the almost reversed Five of Swords, for your final guidance. Beautiful Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, by the way, your video that was just released for July is doing fantastic. Thank you so much, you gorgeous people, for your beautiful comments, sharing, and the many likes and the many views. I did not expect. You've been quiet since I've started the channel. I mean, I just have some zodiac signs that I know, I'm aware that are more active, but I got quite surprised. Very nice surprise, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Side angle pose. Expand in all directions. I create space within. This is so on point, this yoga oracle messages. I cannot believe it. I'll tell you why. I love this wording because this wording really actually connects with the Five of Swords reverse, the guidance that you have to keep yourself definitely away from any conflicts or anything that is pulling you down to lower vibrations, that is creating disbalances, havocs, that is dragging you down or backwards emotionally and mentally. Because when we do that, we cannot grow and we cannot expand. Not only that we can be dragged backwards, but we can get very stagnated energetically. And here is side angle pose. Expand in all directions and create space within. Also, when we are dragged into conflict and unnecessary arguments and ego clashes and games, can be even of other people's games and ego clashes, but they take out of your energy. And your space is filled with other people's energies, which are low vibrational. And no matter how much you work on your vibrations, if you are allowing even a little bit of this energy to take space within, then you are stagnating yourself. You are not opening the space for your own vibrations to create what you like to create. That's why it's very important, very, very, very important, and we have to be very careful what energies. Everything is energy. Everything is energy, so we have to be careful what we are allowing to be around us. Because when it's around us, it goes within us. Unless you continuously know how to shield yourself and you're actively working on shielding yourself, but that takes a lot of energy and time as well. If you have to continuously, I mean, especially if you're in a toxic environment for some time, or that you cannot immediately cut off, it's not an easy thing. Anyways, these are different topics, but you got my point. Beautiful, interesting messages here, bridges from the yoga. Let me now see what is the clarifiers, please. Let's clarify here the strength, what's moving towards you, this beautiful energy you're stepping in. Universe, for the fire signs, please. Let's see. Page of Pentacles, very beautiful, grounded energy. Focus, focus, focus on our goals, on what we want, what we are building. Pentacle oriented. We have a second pentacle card here, but it doesn't matter. It's not necessarily to do with only work or finances. Can be a relationship even, but always for a long term, for a long run, something stable, something solid. He is very slow moving this Knight, but he's very meticulous looking into the details. He doesn't leave stone unturned. He's very protective of his work, of his ideas, of his goals. And he's very ambitious and very sure of what he's doing and where he wants to be, where he's going to, even if slowly. So, beautiful energy, strength of spirit, of will, mental strength, emotional strength, trust in your own self, with very grounded energy, very patient energy. Another very patient card, like what's within you already. The Knight of Pentacles is speaking about patience as well. Steady, 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 fast and steady, and very patient to build step by step, no rush. Aries and Taurus is here. Aries has element in Knight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the blockages here, even though it was quite clear for me. Here we go. 3 cards came. Yes. Something that you've been working or long awaiting, like recognition. Actually, here is the victory and recognition card. Something that you've been working for, something that you've been deserving, has been taking too long or was unclear if it's going even to manifest, that you will be getting there, was giving a lot of doubts and anxiety, and created a lot of dissatisfaction and stagnant energy. The 7 of Pentacles is revision, but pretty much a revision because we are unhappy, dissatisfied with how the things are, or we are seeing something that makes us think that we will be dissatisfied with the end result. We are literally stopping and pausing because we feel like that we have to change something or discontinue even something. So it does feel that it could have been that either you've been very busy with something that you cannot see yielding results, or you started losing faith, even started doubting a lot. It wasn't clear whether you're going to achieve or receive what you've been working for, this recognition, this victory, this success. For some of you, it was quite overwhelming because it even made you feel like you don't have the energy or the will to be even socializing, be among friends, or even maybe for some of you unwilling to share what you've been going through. Literally closed off energy. This is how it feels. I don't have cards that speak about that yet, but it feels like you've been isolating yourself. Some of you willingly. I'm saying that for a second time. But that was the deal. However, this is changing. This is changing now. Let's see what is the clarifier for the outcome. Equal give and take, social status, generosity. The 6 of Pentacles speaks as well about a very comfortable state as well financially, about resources and finances, and that's why you are capable of giving to others. Let's clarify the 6 of Pentacles universe. 3 cards literally wanted to jump out of the deck. I always listen to the universe. Unbelievable. OMG, I'm so excited for you. Look at what came here. I cannot make this up. What did I tell you? It was feeling like you've been working or manifesting or feeling like you deserve something. Financial stability, success, abundance. Maybe not only financial, overall in your life. It feels like that. It feels like it's big. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Hermit. Something that you've been working for, something that you've been deserving, that is almost like a life achievement or a gate opening for you to manifest your desires, to create your happiness, has taken either a long time or has been halted it literally made you to go through maybe spiritual transformations for some of you. The Hermit is a very spiritual card. Major Arcana again. The Empress is Major Arcana. Empress is absolutely amazing card. I love the Empress. I call her the mini universe. Whoever has seen me knows about this card, what it means to me. She is the ultimate creator, the mini universe. She is stronger than the magician in the tarot as per me. She is absolutely connected with everything. She is absolutely abundant, limitless potential, limitless resources, limitless possibilities. She creates on the spot. As I said, above the magician. Also, this card speaks about creativity, art creativity. If you are into art, if you're art people, creators, then maybe some blockages were there, or not necessarily blockages, but you weren't seeing it, you weren't feeling what you think that you deserve, what you're working for, the success. You weren't seeing it, you weren't feeling it. And that's why, even as I said, for some of you, you weren't even willing to talk about it, to share, to socialize. However, this now is coming. This now is coming, and it's coming double than what you've been imagining. Even triple, I wanted to say, but I don't have the cards to back this up yet. But it does feel it's triple. But I'm seeing two cards that speak about this abundance. The Queen of Pentacles is absolutely amazingly abundant queen. She is the best builder with the King of Pentacles in the tarot. For the long term, for the long run. Very wise investments, very intelligent. Very, very resourceful and strong. She doesn't need a king. Self-employment, entrepreneurship, business person, partnerships. If it's about a relationship in love or building a life with someone, again, the best that can come here with the Empress, fertility, birth of ideas, even of children, if that's what you are dealing with. But as I said, this has taken work, for some of you energetic, spiritual work. And now I believe that because you've balanced and you've healed, you know your story best, what you had to go through and what wounds eventually popped open to be healed. But you've balanced your emotions, you balanced yourself, you stepped into a very powerful energy, into an energy also about nurturing and being connected with your intuition. The King of Cups is very intuitive. Being connected with unseen powers as well. Temperance, very angelic card. And so I believe that you know that. You feel the energy now. You feel this shift. The Hermit, through isolation, gets the knowledge and the strength. And here it is. I'm telling you how I feel it. Some of you have been isolating willingly. Maybe because you've done some spiritual metamorphosis work. Congratulations if you've done that. Aligning, realigning beautifully. As I said always, and I'm saying it again, I've manifested on this channel and in this high vibe club to be full with souls, high vibrational souls, and the right souls that are working on themselves, aligning, realigning, expanding the collective consciousness, expanding themselves, exchanging energy here. And this is how it was, and this is how it is, and this is how it will be always. But so I just wanted to say that if that's the case for you, that you've been doing spiritual work on yourself, on your energy, congratulations. You've stepped into a very potent energy. As I said, that the Empress is the top. To me, the Empress is the top. And coming with the Hermit, which is a very spiritual card, and having the Temperance, another very spiritual card, is absolutely mind-blowing to me. So, some of you, you definitely feel this energy within you. You're almost kind of, you know that this is happening now for you. These doubts, whatever was there, when you felt and you were experiencing some blockages, these doubts from the moon, they are dissipated now. Pisces energy here. Virgo is the hermit. Virgo sign in the hermit. Maybe you have placements in Virgo, or you're dealing with Virgo, so people having placements in Virgos. I'm just mentioning. Cards are here. Why not? So interesting. OMG, I'm excited for you. Let's now pull one clarifier for the energies within you. We've talked so much about them, but I will get a clarifier for you. Let's see. Five of Cups. What did I tell you? You have been working on letting go something that has been very hurtful, that did not work for you. This is the grieving card. You've gone through an emotional ordeal, a heavy one. This is the heaviest card about grieving. For losses, for something that was lost, for somebody that was lost, literally or metaphorically. But you have healed. You have healed and you have balanced yourself. So, beautiful. Let's see. What is now the clarifier for the energy within the person or situation you're dealing with? The Knight of Cups, the Knight in shining armor, maybe a love offer, or just loving yourself and just receiving this beautiful energy of romanticism, poetry, creativity. Knight of Cups also can be very creative. Four of Wands, can't make this up. For some of you, you're dealing with a relationship, marriage. So, for some of you, as I said, an offer for a stability, stable relations, can be even marriage is on the way. For the rest of you who are not dealing with a specific soulmate, lovey-dovey situation, marriages, partnerships, serious partnerships. This is the Four of Wands. We're not talking about dating here. But if it's not marriage, we're definitely talking about the next level in a relationship. So for whoever is not dealing with that, then Four of Wands is again being among soulmates, the soul tribe, celebrating, unified, uniting, being happy, and enjoying life. So this is the opposite of what was in your block, and much stronger that is coming towards you. Your celebration and joy and socializing card was blocked, but now is unblocked, and it's unblocked 10 times more. It's a very, very big, a very strong energy about happiness, and as I said, if it's a relationship, about the next level or even marriage. Okay, let's see now the clarifier for your final guidance. Gorgeous, beautiful souls, what an interesting reading. I believe some very, very interesting people will be seeing that. Some of you, as I said, have gone through some spiritual awakenings. Very possible. Happy to connect with you. I have gone through my own the last 1.5 to 2 years, and especially the last 8 to 9 months, very, very strong. The last 3 months, I've had mind-blowing symbols and synchronicities, spooky even symbols and synchronicities. So, unbelievable, but the life is so exciting. Okay, so the Chariot, OMG, progress, 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 and movement ahead. The universe is telling you now, you've done a fantastic job about balancing yourself, aligning, grieving whatever you had to grieve, and going through whatever you had to go through. You had the patience and the strength, and now the floodgates are opening for you. Progress ahead, steady, steady, beautiful progress. Keep yourself away from anything that drags your vibrations down and lower. Any ego games, any games of that sort is not for you any longer. You are on a different level. You are stepping into your most powerful energy that is unstoppable about creation and building and progress and abundance and resources and limitless potential and capabilities. You know yourself already, who you are and what you will be doing in your life. Even I feel like that is going to be big. It is, I'm reminding you. A lot of you now even have the knowledge that wherever you are going and the capabilities that you are now unlocking, or you've already unlocked actually, are going to bring you to a status where you will be the giver because you have a lot and you will be giving and helping. And so yes, this is the message from the universe, and I believe that a lot of you already know. You know where you're going. You feel it now within you. Gorgeous! Ace of Pentacles underneath in the lingering energy. You are receiving an offer. A lot of you are going to receive an offer. OMG, can be financial offer, can be job offer, career, can be about a partnership, relationship. 10 of Cups, you're happily ever after. Happiness. Death and rebirth, I'm telling you again, I do feel it. 2 of Pentacles, juggling, balancing, and having a lighter energy. I am telling you that a lot of you have gone through spiritual awakening, realigning, aligning. That was not easy, but you've made it. And I'm very happy to connect with you. Maybe some of you will be starting this journey or already starting it. I don't know when you see the video, but it does feel that I'm connecting with a lot of you who have gone through the so-called dark night of the soul, can be, because I have cards here that speak about that. The 5 of Cups, the Hermit, death and rebirth in the lingering energy, strength. OMG. I know how this can feel. So, but congratulations, fantastic work. I want to pull you 3 oracle messages from my unknown situation deck. I hope that this is of help and service. I am sure it is, and I can't wait to hear from you. My tongue is really tight tonight. It starts to get annoyed. Here it is. Even a sentence cannot come out. Maybe I can try to speak telepathically with you. That will be so much easier. Here it is. 3 cards. The gift of darkness. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. There are gifts in the darkness. Discover the treasures within. I'm telling you. Some of you have been isolating willingly because you've been going through things that only you knew what's happening within you and around you. The Hermit, and this is it, the gift of darkness. You've isolated yourself, you've been in the dark, and now you see. Now you open your eyes, you're not blind anymore. You've received the gift of the universe. Unknown horizon, hope and possibilities. Yes, we already got the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and offer coming, moving towards you. Hourglass. Wow. Gorgeous people, forgive me. Cherish every moment, for the unknown is approaching. Hourglass, right? This is how it's pronounced. I don't know, it's like I'm going blank. I'm just forgetting the words. Oh my god. And Mercury retrograde just started. I don't know what's gonna be happening. Okay. I'm very happy to have read for you. This reading was something else. At least that's how it feels, the energy. I want to send you healing, bright light energy with my Labradorite. You can put in the comments, I accept. Here we go. I'm wishing you fantastic July. I'm wishing you fantastic summertime. Of course, I'll see you very soon again. Let me know how this resonates. Thank you again for becoming members of this channel. Whoever is a member, don't forget to like and comment, connect with me. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye bye.